if vaccines would be required to fly. Well, that might be coming as well. Anthony Fauci, I would support that if you want to get on a plane and travel with other people, that you should be vaccinated. Dr. Bob Lahita, a clinical professor at Rutgers, New Jersey Medical School. Tyler Hollinger owns Festival Cafe on the Upper East Side of New York. Tyler, we understand you're closed today because you can't find any workers. Different story, but connected. So does that mean tomorrow you've got to prepare for the vaccine checkers? Are you ready?
Yeah, so what we've done here at Festival is a very simple self-check-in system with QR codes. Look, the bottom line is I'm not going to throw anybody out who's unvaccinated. I'm not going to get confrontational because now I'm not here to do the policing that the city of New York should be doing.
Doesn't that mean you're going to get fined, though?
No. We're following all of the standards. The signage is up. Every New Yorker knows the situation. We're just asking you to do the job of the check-in, because otherwise I don't have the money to hire somebody to do it for you.
So how have you figured out how this is going to work in terms of people getting checked? Because we understand the people who are going around checking, if you're checking, don't have to be vaccinated. So does that mean they can come in unvaccinated to your restaurant?
That's precisely what it means. Here in New York City, the individuals who are going to be doing the checking and the fining don't have to be vaccinated themselves. It's hypocrisy on a next level. This clown show in New York City never seems to end.
Hey, Doc, bigger picture here in terms of the new restrictions that are coming, because we know they are. We've been talking about it for a while. Anthony Fauci saying he would support vaccinations for air travel. This is the headline tear from a DOD study a couple of months ago. It's almost impossible to get COVID-19 on an airplane, new military study suggests. So, Doc, the question would be, if settled science that you can't get the virus on a plane, and they're going to require a vaccine to be on the plane, this seems to be almost a little bit more about punishment than protection from the virus.
Yeah, that may be the case, Leland, because we do know that air quality on airplanes is fairly good. And you know that the airlines have had major problems enforcing the mask rule. In fact, fights have broken out, etc. So I really feel very strongly that people who aren't vaccinated should just wear masks until they're ready to eat in restaurants. And on airplanes, they should wear masks if they're not vaccinated, but everybody else should not have to wear masks. So that's really good public health. And, you know, that will be the case on buses and trains as well.
You're thinking about this issue about being vaccinated or not. The other option would be, we know that if you've had COVID, it's difficult to get it again. Dr. Fauci was asked whether having had COVID and recovered should also qualify for an immunity passport. Take a listen.
I get calls all the time. People say, I've already had COVID, I'm protected, and now the study says maybe even more protected than the vaccine alone. Should they also get the vaccine? How do you make the case to them?
You know, that's a really good point, Sanjay. I don't have a really firm answer for you on that.
I guess you got to give the points for honesty, right, Doc?
Right. I think your immunity is just as strong or even stronger after you've been infected. But we want everybody to be vaccinated who has been infected. And, you know, this
can you explain that logic? Why, if I had COVID, which I did, a bad case,
right,
and I did get the vaccine, but why should I have gotten the vaccine?
Well, it all comes down to immunogenetics, which is a complicated process that suggests that just because you've been infected, or in fact, just because you've had the vaccine, doesn't make you immune. So that's a big quandary, and that's scientific. We know that there are breakthrough infections with people who have been vaccinated, and some of them get very, very sick. So one cannot predict. I've been saying this for a year. Can't predict who's going to be sick and who's not.
Tyler, if you figured out what you're going to do when somebody comes in who says that they don't have the vaccine and they still want to come and sit down and eat, are you going to have to be the one to throw them out, or one of your hostesses or servers?
No, absolutely not. And also, if you look at the fine print in all this mumbo jumbo, there's something the city is doing called reasonable accommodation. You can reasonably accommodate somebody by putting them next to the window, by putting them in the back. We have 3 lovely seating situations: sidewalk, cabana, chalet, dining room, bar. There's such a wealth of opportunity to choose from, and everyone who comes to Festival supports what we're doing and loves it.
Doc, last question for you. Are we going to have to learn at some point to live with COVID without changing our everyday lives, in the sense that you just can't manage this to zero?
Yeah, well, two things, Leland. One is I think we're approaching herd immunity, which is good news.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. If we have herd immunity, then we're all sort of protected.
That's the best thing I've heard all show, and we're going to end it there. Good news. Doc, good to see you. Tyler, let us know how opening goes tomorrow with the vaccine checks, all right?
Will do.
All right. See you gentlemen then. Thanks.
Thank you.
Cryptocurrency got a big bump this morning after a press release said it was partnering with a corporate giant. Well, there's a lesson in there coming up. We'll tell you what it is.
Start your day with Crest 3D White. And from mochachinos to Merlot, your smile will always be brilliant.